Thanks for joining us and welcome to Vet Resources Check-in. I'm Lourdes Tiglao. I'm an Air Force veteran and I'm currently serving as the Director for the Center for Women Veterans. In this role, I'm the primary advisor to the Secretary of Veterans Affairs on department policies, programs, and legislation that affects women veterans. In the center, we monitor and coordinate VA administration of healthcare, benefits, and programs for women veterans. We also serve as an advocate for cultural transformation both within VA and in the general public in recognizing the service and contributions of women veterans and service members. Finally, we also raise awareness of the responsibility to treat women veterans with dignity and respect. To say that this past year or so has been difficult, it's an understatement. With COVID forcing us to make many changes in how we live our lives, many of us are having a hard time connecting with family and friends in the same way we're used to or are comfortable with. Finding balance and a way forward while life keeps moving can be challenging. Also challenging has been the recent news on Afghanistan. This is something that's been difficult personally for me. While I was serving in the Air Force, I deployed multiple times to Afghanistan and the rest of the AOR during 9/11 and shortly thereafter on a critical care air transport team. Because of my personal experiences, the news and developments have had a deeper impact, and it's been difficult at times. It's been difficult to see and hear how it's affecting those I've served with, as well as those who are still serving. I say this because it's important for you to hear that it's normal to feel, to have emotions. Many of us are good at hiding our emotions and our struggles, even from ourselves. How that looks like is different for all of us, and we're each entitled to our personal feelings. Although it's also important to know how to process them in a way that moves us forward, to continue towards a positive direction for our whole self. There are many ways to do this. For me, talking really helps. So let's talk about how we work through those feelings. This video in particular is helping. I want to acknowledge what's happened and remember the 13 we've recently lost, and I want to remember them by honoring their memory. Yes, I definitely shed tears. I felt a whole range of emotion, including sadness, anger, and loss. I decided to talk to some of my closest friends, one of them who's also a sister veteran. In having that shared conversation, I quickly realized that I'm not alone. You are not alone either. During this tough time, I urge each of you to reach out, to talk, seek help, and accept the help that's being offered. Together, we can do anything just like we did during our service. The greatest asset of our administration is our people. The employees that make up VA, they want to be here and they're here to serve you. I'm so honored and humbled to serve in this position at the VA and to be able to tell all of you about the resources over here, particularly those we have specifically for women veterans. But before all that, I need you to know that I am here for you. You can always reach me and our team through the Center for Women Veterans. Aside from the center, there are so many other resources for women. One of them is the Women Veterans Call Center. The call center links women veterans to information, and it also makes direct referrals to women veteran program managers located at every VA medical center. I personally prefer to talk, but if you prefer to text or to chat, you can do that too. The number is 1-855-823-6636. The link to the chat will be at the end of this. Another resource at the ready are our Women Veteran Program Managers located at each medical center worldwide. The Women Veteran Program Manager helps to coordinate services for women veterans. All the representatives at the Women Veterans Call Center are women, and many are veterans themselves. Call your local VA and ask to talk to them. I know that sometimes you need a little more support, and here at VA, we have other resources to tap into. One of them is the Veterans Crisis Line. This is where you can connect with a caring, qualified responder with the Department of Veterans Affairs. Many of them are veterans themselves, and they're here to serve you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can reach them at 1-800-273-8255 and press 1, or go to veteranscrisisline.net/chat to get support anonymously. A text message can also be sent to 838-255 to connect to a VA responder. These resources can be used even if a veteran is not registered with VA or enrolled in VA healthcare. This call is confidential and available to all veterans, all service members, National Guard and Reserve, as well as their family members and friends. VA has also developed gender-specific tools that support women veterans from prevention through mental health crises. Among VA's suicide prevention resources for women veterans is a women-specific page linked from Veterans Crisis Line titled Connecting with Women Veterans to Identify Signs of Stress. We also have an early intervention tool that can be used by veterans, family members, friends, and advocates, or anyone, titled Start the Conversation, Talking to a Woman Veteran When You're Concerned. You can also navigate the site to find resources in your area. Today, we are fortunate to have technology. There's an abundance of online support and apps. VA has apps to download on your phone, tablet, or computer. Go to your app store and search VA Mobile. There are apps specifically for women veterans, such as Caring for Women Veterans. I use the mindfulness app when I'm feeling overwhelmed, and I encourage you to check these out, try them, and share them with other veterans. Finally, let's not forget our communities, our families, friends, and churches. Tap into every resource. Vet centers are community-based counseling centers that provide a wide range of local and psychological services, including professional readjustment counseling. Find your local vet center by calling 1-877-WAR-VETS or 1-877-927-8387 or visit vetcenter.va.gov. Even though COVID is still a threat, many resources have COVID safety precautions in place. There's online women veterans groups, events, and roundtables. We don't know every resource out there, but we are here to help you find the support that you need. We ask that all of our women veterans contact us directly at 00w@va.gov. We check this email every day, and we are all women veterans. Again, for emergency help, please call the crisis line at 1-800-273-8255 and press 1 or dial 911. I hope you hear loud and clear that you matter. You are not alone, and we can fight this battle together. VA cares. If you don't want to use the VA, that's okay. Use whomever you are comfortable with, but please know that you're worth it. Thanks for joining us at this segment of Vet Resources Check-In.